Live from the MVG Production Studios on YouTube, this is Jeopardy! Now entering the studio are today's contestants. A production assistant for Amazon from Detroit, Michigan, Aaron Glenn. A deli worker from Salem, Oregon, Travis Coulter. And our returning champion, a shift manager from Dallas, Pennsylvania, J.D. Romero, whose 3 days cash winnings total $69,700. And now, here's the host of Jeopardy, Brandon Scruggs. Thank you. Thank you so much. Glad to have you all aboard here. Welcome into Jeopardy here. JD, already our biggest money winner of the season with over $69,000. Looking to continue his stride for 5 here as he takes on both Travis and Aaron in this one. So, should be another good one in. So, good luck to you all. Let's load the board for the Jeopardy round. There's always one daily double on the board with these subjects. We have pub quiz, portrayals of writers, board games, islands of the United States, foreign titles of U.S. movies, and finally, we'll deal with some cooking and food. All right, champ, go ahead and get us started.
All right, let's start with cooking and food. 600, please.
The name of this French stew of fish and vegetables comes from the words meaning boil and low. And that would be bouillabaisse. Bouillabaisse. JD?
Okay. Cooking and food. 400, please.
Barilla says of this Italian phrase, the firm bite allows you to taste the pasta better. JD?
What is al dente?
Correct.
Cooking and food. 800. Whoa.
Picture clue here. The leaves of this aromatic herb, also called the wild marjoram, are used in pasta sauce. JD?
What is oregano?
That is oregano.
Love it. Love it on pretty much anything.
Yeah, it is very good herb.
Very versatile. So let's do cooking and food. 1,000.
Okay. This 4-letter mixture of flour and fat is used to thicken soups and sauces. Aaron?
What is lard?
No. JD or Travis? No, that would be a roux. R-O-U-X. Or roux. Yep.
Oh, I knew it, but I didn't think it was 4 letters.
JD, still your board.
All right. Let's do islands of the United States. 600.
This Massachusetts island, nicknamed the Little Gray Lady of the Sea, features prominently in the novel Moby Dick. JD?
What is Nantucket?
Yes, Nantucket Island.
Oh.
Islands. 8.
The 4th largest island in the U.S., Prince of Wales Island, is found in the Alexander Archipelago in this state. That state is Alaska. JD?
Yeah. Islands. 1,000.
Georgia's Cumberland Island hosted the 1996 wedding of Carolyn Bassett to this publisher of George magazine. And that would be John F. Kennedy Jr. John F. Kennedy Jr. there. All right, JD.
Islands. 4.
All right. Continuing the island hopping. Mackinac Island sits between the upper and lower peninsulas of this U.S. state. JD.
What is Michigan?
Yes, Michigan's great.
Jules would kill me if I got that wrong. Board games. 600.
This game, published in 2004, has you connecting cities by railroad cards. And that game is the world-famous Ticket to Ride. JD?
Oh.
Okay. Board games. 4.
This board game can be seen every Thursday at 11 p.m. Eastern here on MVG Production, hosted by Jason Myers? Aaron.
What is sorry?
Sorry is correct. And there's the cheat plug for the day. You're welcome, Jason.
Yay!
All right, Aaron, you're bored.
Board games 800.
Okay. This multiplayer game from 1995 was published by Frank Cosmos Verlag and has sold over 32 million copies worldwide. And that famous game is Settlers of Catan. Settlers of Catan. Aaron, go again.
Okay, let's go with foreign titles of U.S. movies for 200.
Okay. In France, this movie starring Macaulay Culkin was titled Mom, I Missed the Plane. JD.
What is Home Alone?
Yes.
400 foreign titles.
Okay. In China, Demi Moore starred in this 1997 film called Satan Femme Soldier. Aaron.
What is G.I. Jane?
That's the movie.
Foreign titles 600.
Love is in the Sky was the title given in Israel to this 1986 Tom Cruise film. Travis.
What is Vanilla Sky?
No. Sorry.
Well, poop.
JD or Aaron? Aaron.
What is Top Gun?
Top Gun's the film.
Oh, yeah.
Foreign titles 800.
So there, our daily double for the round. All right, Aaron, you've got 400, but you can risk up to 1,000.
Let's go for 1,000.
All right, for $1,000 on this one, here's the clue. This 1995 Oliver Stone film starring Anthony Hopkins as the title character was released in China as The Big Liar.
What is Donald Trump Jr.? I don't know.
Normally, if this was any other clue other than the daily double, I'd give you credit for that, but unfortunately, it is not. So I can't give it to you. So it's going to cost you 1,000. I'm going to give it up for JD and Travis again. $1,000 if you know it. Once again, the clue. This 1995 Oliver Stone film starring Anthony Hopkins as the title character was released in China as The Big Liar. And the name of the film was Nixon. He played Nixon in that one there. So, fortunately, cost you a little bit, Aaron, but that's okay. It's still very early in our game. We're going to head and pause for the cause and take ourselves a short commercial timeout. Back with more Jeopardy right after this. Stay with us. Welcome back to Jeopardy. Let's take a minute here to know our players here. First off, Aaron Glenn. He's a production assistant for Amazon from Detroit, Michigan. I heard your job is very you wear many different hats doing that. What exactly do you do?
Okay, well, my main job is picking. Is basically I'm at a station and one of those robots bring those pods to my station, and then the computer tells me what items I need to get out of that station and put them in a tote. And then there's another one where I do counting. Is basically I scan the bins to just count the items in there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, so that's one of the many jobs I do there.
Makes sense. I also know that you're a fighting game enthusiast. What game are you playing currently?
Well, currently I've been playing Tekken 8. Trying to get up the ranks in there.
So you actually play a ranked version of that.
Yeah.
You ever thought about?
I'm doing good so far.
So you ever thought about trying to compete for on a world stage with that?
I used to long ago. I used to had that dream, but it's like since I got older, it's like, I kind of retired that dream. I just play for fun.
That's what video games are supposed to be for. They're supposed to be for fun purposes. But anyway, good luck to you here. Hopefully, make a bounce back from that daily double here. Travis Coulter with us, a deli worker from Salem, Oregon, who is a big fan of Pokemon, and I know you play Pokemon Go. What's the rarest Pokemon you've caught recently?
If you count within the last few days, I caught the sea basin Pokemon Kyogre. Today was a raid day, and there were lots of groups walking around, so got into that and caught a few of them, but no shinies though.
Oh, that's always that was always the fun part when I played. As I said, I always looked for try to catch at least one shiny of every type, which is always the hard thing to do. But when you're not busy catching Pokemon, what else would you like to do?
Busy writing material for a new show that's we've done here live on MVG recently. Go, fun word game where people are allowed or people make questions for answers using only one word at a time.
Mm-hmm. Well, I said it's a game that I said I hope goes well for you, but again, you won't see me on it because I have personal reasons for that particular play. But I hope it works out for you. Good luck to you.
Appreciate it.
And good luck to our champion, JD Romero. 3 days here, $69,700. Not bad, sir. He's a shift manager for a grocery store, I believe. You recently told me that you were attacked by an ice cream freezer or something like that.
Close. First off, it's not a grocery store, but yeah. And secondly, I was not quite attacked, more so assaulted. I live kind of in the country, so anywhere I go, I have to travel a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
The closest store to me has a kind of corner mini ice cream freezer with, I'm from Pennsylvania, so of course Hershey brand ice cream.
Makes sense.
And I was picking out, found some moose tracks, and then got my moose tracks, closed the door, and immediately spotted chocolate moose tracks.
Mm-hmm.
So double the chocolate, it's worth going back in for. I tried to open the freezer. It does not want to open.
Oh my!
I am pulling and yanking and pulling, and I put my left hand on the top above the door to get a better grip. The door flies open. The top corner of the part that comes open is sharp, slits down my left eye, and I had a scar from it for about a year.
Oh my! Well, thankfully there was no permanent damage from that.
I used the ice cream that I bought as the ice pack on the way home.
That would make perfect sense to me. I probably would have done the same thing. Clearly your vision's been working out well for you because it's worked out well for you as champion on the show. So, best of luck.
Thank you.
Hopefully, won't be attacked by any more frozen food products here in the near future.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Did you get a cold shoulder from it?
The answer is probably not, although I don't use buy Hershey's that much anymore. I still eat ice cream, but not Hershey's that much.
Or just don't buy it from that store. Either way. Well, again, good luck to you. You're in the lead right now, but it is Aaron that has the control of the board for the moment. So, Aaron, go ahead and pick us our next clue.
Okay, let's finish foreign titles for 1,000.
Okay. This 2004 Jim Carrey film in Italy was called "If You Leave Me, I Delete You."
Oh my!
That movie was Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. All right.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, no more films there, so we got to go somewhere else with it.
Okay, board games for 2.
This board game can be seen every Monday here at 11 p.m. here Eastern on MVG Productions, hosted by Turd Ferguson. Travis.
What is Monopoly?
Monopoly is correct.
Well, I guess there goes that other little quip I was going to make. The last one from Ticket Tried, I was going to say, what is Monopoly Hostile Takeover Edition?
I could see that. All right. Is your board now, Travis?
Hey, I get to pick one. Probably the only one this time. Cooking and food for 200, please.
All right, finishing that one up. The basic ingredients of custard are milk, sugar, eggs, and this flavorful extract from the vine of the orchid family. JD.
What is vanilla?
Vanilla is correct.
With a V, one of the most underrated letters. Portrayals of writers for 400, please.
Okay. This Terms of Endearment Oscar winner received an Oscar nomination for his role as playwright Eugene O'Neill in the film Reds. And that man was Jack Nicholson.
Oh,
JD?
The second time I've not known him. Portrayals of Writer 6.
The Adam Sandler comedy The Ridiculous Six featured this rapper as writer Mark Twain. And the rapper was Vanilla Ice. Vanilla Ice is Mark Twain.
please.
Let that sink in for just a minute. Okay, that's enough time. JD, go again.
Vanilla, twice on one board. Let's keep it going. 800 portrayals.
This actor played William Shakespeare in the Oscar-winning film Shakespeare in Love. That would be Joseph Fiennes. Joseph Fiennes. JD.
Pub Quiz 6.
All right. A History of the English-Speaking Peoples was a four-volume history of Britain written by this Prime Minister. Travis.
Who is Chamberlain?
Say that again?
Who is Chamberlain? Neville Chamberlain.
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. JD or Aaron? JD.
Who is Churchill?
Yeah, Winston Churchill was the.
That's why I wanted to say that because it was sick.
All right, JD.
Honestly, I'm more impressed that you know Chamberlain. Pub Quiz 4.
This hit for Gladys Knight and the Pips was originally recorded under the name Midnight Plane to Houston. JD.
What is Midnight Train to Georgia?
Yeah. Completely changed travel patterns with that one.
Pub Quiz 8.
This TV actress and former Jenny Craig spokesperson is on X/Twitter as @Wolfie's Mom. And that would be Valerie Bertinelli.
Oh.
Right. JD?
Because I know we're going to get this one. Portrayals of Writers for 1,000.
Anthony Hopkins played the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe author C.S. Lewis in this 1993 film. And that film is The Shadowlands. One more chance at this, JD.
Let's go for it, please. 200.
200.
Same category.
All right, finishing it off. John Cusack portrayed this author in the 2012 crime thriller The Raven. JD.
As my mother would say, who is Edgar Allan Poe?
That is correct. You did at least get one out of that subject. So, all right, where to?
That is her default Jeopardy answer. If she doesn't know, she'll just say Edgar Allan Poe. 4 games, 1,000.
Okay, picture clue on this one. This game, originally published in 2000, is named after the medieval fortified town in southern France. It's Carcassonne. JD?
I'm sorry, what?
It's Carcassonne.
Oh.
All right, 3 clues left.
Islands, 200.
Hawaii's second largest island is named after this Polynesian demigod, voiced by Dwayne Johnson in the Disney film Moana. Travis.
What is Maui?
Maui's correct.
Oh,
1,000.
Okay. A Smoke in His Cigar was an 1868 campaign song for this U.S. president. JD.
Who is Ulysses S. Grant?
That's correct. And now for the last
No.
one. In nautical folklore, shipwrecks are said to be sent to this man's locker. Travis.
Who is Davy Jones?
Davy Jones is correct, and that brings you up to minus 600, a tie with Aaron, and you'll be selecting first in Double Jeopardy, and we'll get to that here in just a moment. Stay with us. Welcome back to the parody here. Time for our second round. We have 2 daily doubles on the board as we look at these subjects. Explorers, hybrids. We'll take a look at some keyboard instruments. From S to T, a diamond in quotation marks, and finally, in the rough draft. All right.
Nice.
See, I'm glad y'all appreciate some of this. We have a tie for last place, so we go the person closest to the champion. So, Travis, that will be you. Go ahead and select.
Let's start with Explorers for 4.
In 1905, Ronald Amundsen finally conquered this Atlantic to Pacific route explorers had sought for centuries. JD.
What is the Northwest Passage?
That is correct. Even though I terribly butchered that clue, but I'm glad you figured it out. Go again.
From S to T, 1200, please.
Okay. From the French for to know, it's a scholarly person. Travis.
What is an aficionado?
No.
Well,
JD or Aaron? What is a savant? Savant is what we're looking for. Remember the category there from S to T. Anyway, go again, JD.
A diamond, 1200.
Men grow cold as girls grow old, and we all lose our charms in the end. Marilyn sang in this jewel of a song. Travis.
what is Happy Birthday to You?
Maybe if she was singing a specific version, possibly. I could see that. All right, but that's a funny answer. So on Jeopardy, that's going to give you half credit for it. But again, $1,200 still up for either JD or Aaron. The famous song is "What is a Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend."
Oh.
Oh.
All right, Travis, you did earn some money on that, so it is your pick.
S to T for 4.
Taking this is one way to move up the standings in a marathon, but not for long. Aaron.
What is a stretch?
No, sorry. Travis.
What's a shortcut?
Shortcut is what we're looking for.
S to T for 8, please.
Okay. Similar to caulk, this type of product that fills cracks is usually made of silicone. Travis.
What's sawdust?
No, sorry. JD or Aaron?
Who?
It's known as a sealant. Sealant is what we're looking for. Travis, steal your board.
We're trying here. S to T for 16.
Okay. A key to the early success of Apple was VisiCalc, the first electronic this. It was the first form of the spreadsheet.
Oh.
All right. Travis.
Let's finish it off.
Okay, for 2,000. Picture clue here. Medieval knights wore this outer tunic over their middle armor. Travis.
What's a suit?
That's kind of right, kind of not. And it did make me chuckle just enough. Like, barely, though. I'll give you half credit on it, but it's not the right answer. 2,000 for Aaron or JD. I'll read it again. Medieval knights wore this outer tunic over their middle armor. That tunic is actually referred to as a surcoat. A surcoat is what it was. All right, Travis, you dug yourself a little bit out of the hole, almost. Can you get the rest of the way now?
I don't know. Let's start with hybrids for 4.
Hybrids for 4. This hybrid monster is a riddle itself. A human head on a lion's body. JD.
What is the Sphinx?
Correct.
Diamond 8.
two-word term for the celebration of the 60th anniversary of a monarch's reign. Travis.
It's a diamond jubilee.
That is correct.
Woo!
And you're out of the hole now.
Let's see how long this lasts. Hybrids for 8, please.
Okay. Like Chiron, Folos, or one of these man/horse creatures. Travis.
What is a centaur?
Centaur is what we're looking for.
Yay. In the rough draft for 4.
Okay. The rough draft of this 1776 document rather charmingly bids Britain an everlasting adieu. Travis.
What's the Declaration of Independence?
That is correct.
Let's go with a diamond for 4.
Okay. This landmark overlooks Waikiki. Travis.
What is Diamond Head?
Yes.
Keyboard instruments for 4.
Okay. This Farlight CMI type of this electronic instrument is heard on many 80s songs like Shock the Monkey and Shout. It was better known as the sound of the 80s. What is the synthesizer?
Oh, yeah.
All right, Travis, still your board.
Explorers for 8.
Okay. John Speake accidentally shot himself before he was to debate Richard Burton over the source of this river. And that river was the River Nile.
Yeah.
JD? Oh, sorry, Travis. Excuse me. Look at the wrong dot.
In the rough draft for 8.
Okay. Grace Tully typed the first draft of this man's December 1941 speech following Pearl Harbor. He made for important revisions. JD.
Who is Franklin Delano Roosevelt?
FDR is correct.
Okay.
Rough draft 12.
His draft of Rabbit at Rest has a note reminding himself to plant the fact that Rabbit's wife inherited part of Toyota dealership. JD.
Oh. Who is no? Lee Iacocca, that's not right.
Nope. Sorry. Travis or Aaron? Aaron.
Who was Mr. Fluffins?
Okay, I've heard worse. All right, that's good for half there. Travis, 1,200 if you know it.
I don't believe I do.
I guess. All right. His name was Updike. Updike is what we're looking for there.
Okay.
All right, Aaron, you're almost out of the hole, sir. Where to?
Hybrids for 12.
Found one of our 2 daily doubles for this one. So it's a visual daily double. Again, you have minus 400 as you did last time, but this time you can risk up to 2,000.
I'm just gonna go 1,000.
All
Try
right.
again.
All right, again, to get out of the hole here, here's your picture clue on this one. A favorite decorative motif of the Middle East, this mythical creature is also a house favorite at Jeopardy.
What's a griffin? What's a griffin?
Griffin is correct. All right,
job.
you're out of the hole, sir, and is your board.
Sweet Jesus, I'm out. All right. Hybrid 1,600.
This goaty creature appears in titles by Hawthorne and Debussy. Aaron.
What is Mr. Bye Bye?
All right. Not quite what we're looking for, but good for half. JD or Travis? The hybrid animal in question was a fawn. Fawn is what we were looking for there. All right, Aaron.
Hybrids 2,000.
All right, to complete that one. This mythic creature is a serpent with a bird's body. The real lizard of the same name can walk on water. JD.
What is a basilisk?
Yes, that's the animal we're looking for. Good for 2,000.
A diamond for 1,600, please.
This colorful marker of smokehouse almonds also puts out a line of Nut Thins, and Rice Cracker snacks. JD.
What is Blue Diamond?
Yep, that's the company.
Rough Draft 16.
Her only surviving manuscript is of the last 2 chapters of a draft of Persuasion. She found them flat and rewrote them. Travis.
Who's Bronte?
No, sorry. JD or Aaron?
It takes 3 of them off the table.
That would be Jane Austen. Jane Austen's
Oh!
what we're looking for there. All right, JD, still your board.
Diamond 2000.
The eastern variety of this reptile is most likely the heaviest venomous snake. JD.
It's a diamond back.
Yes. Good for 2000.
Explorers for 12.
A Royal Geographical Society expedition found him in 1873. Dead, he had been found in 1871 alive under more famous circumstances. JD.
Who is Dr. Livingston?
Correct.
Explorers 1600.
Scotsman Gordon Lang, the first European to reach this ancient African city, was murdered shortly after leaving there. And that African city was Timbuktu.
Oh,
Ah.
All right, JD.
Rough Draft 2000.
Rough draft for 2. There's our other daily double. All right, not that it matters much, but you do have a $10,600 lead, so.
Since this is St. Patrick's Day, the day we're recording this, I would like to wager $17.
$17. All right. Here is the clue under the rough draft. The book, a first draft version of, is the last choice novel that shows the parts are not only incomprehensible, but illegible too.
What is a doctor's handwriting?
That you're not wrong, but unfortunately you're wrong for this sake. So I got to take the 17 away from you. All right, $17 up for grab here for both Travis and Aaron. Again, the clue. The book, the first draft version of this last choice novel, shows that the parts are not only incomprehensible, but illegible too. Aaron.
what is Horton? Here's a what is Horton? It's a who natty. I don't know.
Unfortunately, can't take that one there. Travis, do you know it?
I'm not touching it.
Okay.
No, now we have 83s everywhere.
The correct response was, what is Finnegan's Wake? Finnegan's Wake is what we're looking for there. All right. JD, we're back to you.
Oh, we are. Oh, okay. Explorers for 2000.
This Roan is the Roan. This 2-word feature is named for Edith Roan, one of Antarctica's first female explorers. JD.
What is Ice Shell?
Yes, that's right. And now all we have left is keyboards.
Yeah, I'm not very musical, so let's up the ante. 2000, please.
Okay. In German, harmonica can also mean this other wheezy instrument, possibly invented by the same guy. Travis.
It's an accordion.
Correct.
Nice.
800.
The organ in West Point's Cadet Chapel has about 23,500 of these. Travis.
What are pipes?
Yes.
12.
Okay. The strings of the clavichord were struck by small blades. This chord was the first keyboard instrument to work by plucking. JD.
What's a harpsichord?
That's correct. And now for the last one for 1600.
Bring it.
First seen in the comics on May 30th, 1951, this Beethoven aficionado is the most famous virtuoso on the toy piano. Travis.
Who is Schroeder?
That's right,
Yep.
for 1,600 there, bringing up to
Nice.
4,600 there. Everybody gets a chance to play in Final Jeopardy today. And let's take a look at that Final Jeopardy category. Funny women. All right, players, take a moment to write down your wagers. We'll have the clue in just a moment. Welcome back to Jeopardy. Here, tonight's final is Funny Women. And players, here is your clue. The first two women, both known for their humor, inducted into the Television Hall of Fame were Lucille Ball in 1984 and this woman a year later. 30 seconds, players. Good luck. It's time. Let's see how our players did here with this one. Aaron, we start with you. You had 1383 coming into the round. What did you write down? Gilda Raffert. Well, A, you forgot to phrase it in a form of question, and B, that is the incorrect answer anyway. So, what did it cost you? $13.75. Right, brings you down to $8. Travis, over to you with 4,600. You wrote down, who is Carol Burnett? Love everyone here. GG, screw you, Peach. The name of the gam.
Is Go.
Yeah, I think I like the name of the gam better. But nonetheless, Carol Burnett is the correct response. Yes, she was inducted a year later. Both women, ironically, I believe at one point in time worked for CBS.
Yes.
Nearly used the same studio just about as well. What are we adding to your wager? 4,400. All right. You got even 9,000. Over to JD,
Well
who
done.
had a runaway on this one. What did you write down? What amount of effort did you expect with this wager? Lowell, GG, Travis, and Aaron. I figured you'd at least try. I mean, that's part of the game. But yeah, it's going to cost you a little bit. What did you wager?
183.
183.
Whoa, wow.
Takes it down to an even 15,000. And when we add that to your final winnings, your 4-day winnings now total $84,700. Very nice.
Thank you. GG's.
Well done to both of you.
Okay.
Travis, you finished second. You get $2,000 for the season. Aaron, you finished third. I give you $1,000 there. And that does it for another fun-filled episode of Jeopardy. Next time, JD goes for 5 in a row to see if he can qualify for our Tournament of Champions, get an automatic buy into it. We'll see how it plays out until then. For now, I'm your host, Brandon Scruggs, saying thank you so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel and ring that bell. That way you never miss out all the fun and games going down here at MVG Productions. Until next time, everybody, so long.